Hello, everyone. I wanted to give a quick update on where the speaker project is right now. I debated showing some pictures and things, but I don't want to, uh, get ahead of things too quickly. But I can let you know where everything's at. So last time, where the project was, we were pushing forward with enclosures and designing the circuiting and what was it? I had found a speaker that was a good quality sound. Excited about those things. One thing we had run into is there was many folks, some of you here in the group, but also outside of the Facebook group, were mentioning that there is and would be a need for a simplified solution, something that doesn't have as many knobs and as many options, but just brings really quality sound and is really portable, or possibly not as portable, but it's a louder speaker and something that can still be portable, maybe not carryable with a strap or something. So I've been looking into it over the last few months, and we certainly could try to design something, but the idea came across my mind is that a simple solution may already exist out there. The more complicated, I don't want to call it complicated, but the solution that I've proposed with the Trailblazer unit, which has multiple effects that are running in conjunction together, and you can control them all separately and things. I'm excited to continue pushing that forward and bringing that to market at some point in the future. But there's a lot of unknowns with going to manufacturing, and one of them being, what's the total cost of a total new unit, uh, with what I try to find the words, but when you're manufacturing something for the first time, there's like an initial startup cost. I think they call it tooling. So they'll have to tool certain things so that they can then create enclosures and other parts of the whole thing. And I got kind of thinking about it, and I want to for sure still bring like a robust product that has lots of options on it. I feel like uh, there's a need for it, but I do see the value in something that is more simplified, and really there's not that out there either. I think the closest thing that is on the market today is the unit from Blue Bear Fruit Flutes, and it does a great job. It's very portable and has the microphones and everything, but it's one solution. It doesn't, there's certain things it doesn't have on there, one being the ability to plug into another speaker, which the Litec Mini Effects was really good at as one of its key features. You could plug it into a larger speaker if you wanted to, so you could have both options. um, Something that's more portable and something that also now connects to a like a Bluetooth speaker or something larger. And so I really scoured and had conversations with different manufacturers and started creating those working kind of connections, networking. And I've come across some really great options, which is exciting. And so the next step, which I've already pushed forward, is doing some requesting samples. So one is seeing what they have already, or their team. So the many manufacturers already have like an engineering team. They've done a lot of the groundwork with putting enclosures together and putting the circuiting in there and batteries and figuring all those systems out. And so I was very pleased to find that there was some options out there. Not many that fit the category that we're looking for, because there's many folks that just need amplification. Maybe they're a tour guide, maybe they run a class and they don't have like a PA system in their classroom. They need a small unit. So there's lots of those types of units. But there's not a ton of units out there that can work for what we need here in the flute community. And so but I was actually really happy to see that there is some options out there. So that is the hope piece, that there are some already created solutions that we'd be able to sell and bring here to the States. They're not currently here. So anyways, so I'm excited that I was able to find that, and we're already in the next step. So as far as pricing goes, I'm not completely sure. Tariffs are what they are. So, we'll see. I have some future conversations to figure out like the overall pricing of what it takes to get an item here and then to go ahead and bring it to market. But as far as overall cost, it does look like it's going to be very accessible. Possibly 150 to $200 range would be just a big guess, depending on the size of speaker. If it's a larger speaker, maybe it'd be a little bit more. But I mean, I see these things definitely fitting below $300, and depending on the size of speaker. So again, there's lots of uh, unknowns there that I'm working on figuring out. However, I am excited to say there's already a sample in the mail. They told me it could take 30 to 45 days to get here. So if it is viable and all the functions work well and the sound quality is up to date, I am happy to do like kind of show more about it to everyone and let me know if it sounds like a solution that works for everybody. If so, I can have more conversations with the manufacturers and go ahead and make a bulk order and bring that over for everybody. So I'm really excited to say that.